All right, guys, so we decided to make this its own video since this is kind of all related and different from cooking. I know that we said that we were going to just show you a quick video, but it ended up being a couple minutes long. So this is our setup for our growing our seedlings out. And we just use this muscle rack, and it's got 5 shelves on it. And then I use these shot plates that I got from Walmart, which are the cheapest option that I found for doing this. And I mean, a lot of people spend a ton of money on lights, which you absolutely do not need to do that whatsoever unless you're growing things inside year round, like from start to finish, and like for fruiting and stuff. Like that's what these lights are for.
We have a few growing
These
options.
have special spectrums and different, all like the whole color spectrum that the plant needs to fruit and bud and be able to go from start to finish.
But for just starting seeds,
Yeah,
honestly,
for just starting seeds,
so
all
what
you
is it
do.
that they look for when they're? I mean, obviously this is one that we purchased, but it's like, is it full spectrum? Is that what
No,
the
this
thing is?
isn't full spectrum. This is just a regular LED shop light. And you just want something with, a decent amount of lumens, 3200 lumens, and daylight. And that's all that you need to be able to start seeds
And I think
indoors.
we paid like around $15 for each of these, I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if they were that much, but I mean, for to start seeds, this is the most economical option you can use, and you can use fluorescent shop lights or LED shop lights. The LED shop lights take up less electricity and energy, so they're a little bit more cost effective, and they're supposed to last a lot longer than the fluorescents. So, I mean, as you can see, it's just two lines of LEDs on each shop light, and
And
you
you have
can.
3 per shelf here.
Yep, I have 3 per shelf, and you probably wouldn't even honestly need 3. I just wanted to make sure that the whole shelf had full light.
And then
So,
you have it set that you can adjust them, right? Like you have these
yep,
little.
I have them on these chains here, and they're just hooked on with these S hooks from the top and the bottom. And then as the plants are growing, I'll just move this chain up the S hook a little bit until I can't anymore, which this is kind of maxed out right here. So I do have a taller shelf on the bottom that I can move these tall plants down to there, but I'll have to move the shop plates down because I don't have 2 extra shop plates for the bottom. Um, but other than that, I mean, it's really cost effective and straightforward. This is just a muscle rack. It's a 4 foot by 2 foot, so it fits these trays from Bootstrap Farmer perfectly. These 10-20 trays.
And realistically, like the one that we have is the grate, like the metal steel grate. But if it were more cost effective, you could always get the one that has like the particle,
Yeah,
but it's not going to last as long.
right. And then you're going to be watering on it, so
Right.
eventually it'll start to deteriorate. So that's why we went with the metal. So this has been working out for years now, and I'm sure it'll be going for many more years to come.
Let's show them some stuff. All right, tell me what you got.
All right, so here we have some brassicas, some cauliflower, broccolis. We also have celery and bok choy on this tray. We also have a fat hen growing in here, which I always get on every once in a while. A tray has some big weeds in it, but overall,
A fat hen is a weed.
yes, yeah, but it's really good for the chickens. The chickens love it. That's why they call it fat hen or lamb's ear, I think it's also called. Yep, here's another tray of brassicas. But as you can see, we had some germination problems with these trays. These 2 trays specifically were the worst trays that we had. So we will probably be starting some more of those or purchasing some starts if we can find a good deal for those.
Which we would have to do a fall
Right,
garden
yeah.
to start those again.
These 2 here are going crazy. As you can see, I'm going to have to move these probably to the bottom rack where I can raise the lights up higher because these tomatoes are just getting I mean, these are just crazy.
It's almost time. We're getting close to time to transplant though.
Yeah, I mean, but every year I kind of struggle with our timing, and I moved these back even this year by a week or two. So depending on how big they get before I actually plant them outside, we might actually start another week later next year.
Yeah.
But you can just see how big these.
And I don't know if
crazy.
everyone can hear in the background. Those are massive. I don't know if everyone can hear in the background. We have a fan running down here as well.
Yes.
Help strengthen them.
Yep, it helps strengthen them, and it helps keep everything dry and free from disease. Yeah, this is getting crazy here. So I'm definitely gonna have to move these down to the lower rack. And then here we have a tray of peppers, which look pretty good.
Those look really good.
Now we have a little bit of curling of the leaves, but overall these look really healthy. Had a little bit of a hard time with some of the peppers germinating as well.
But overall, I mean, we still have a ton of peppers.
Yeah. Here's another tray of tomatoes that isn't as big, but these are nice and strong and healthy. And up here we have some herbs, which we also had trouble germinating some of these. I believe oregano didn't germinate very well.
But the dill looks
really good. Dill looks good, and the parsley looks pretty good.
I mean, these literally could be harvested right now.
Yeah.
We could take the dill and make some delicious tuna salad.
Mm-hmm. This tray was onions and leeks, which obviously did not germinate at all.
That one did terrible.
Yeah. So I'm
Those
not
are
even...
just supposed to be bunching onions and leeks.
Right. So we will be starting more of those. Down here I have a bunch of lettuces, which look really good. And these are supposed to be, these are supposed to be transplanted already.
Is that our wasabi?
Yeah,
arugula?
This is wasabi arugula.
This is my absolute favorite green that we grow. It's an arugula, but it literally tastes just like wasabi. Like those little flowers, they're so delicious.
Yeah.
I think we'll be making some salad with that this week. This is one of my favorite trays.
And here we have tomatoes and basil. Which I can smell it.
Yeah, we have.
I already smell it. It smells so good.
We have the Genovese basil, and I can see the lettuce leaf basil is this one right here. We have the purple opal basil.
Yep.
As you can hear my excitement over the basil. It's one of my favorite things.
And down here we have another tray of peppers. And we have I don't know what this weed is here.
It's a random volunteer.
But we have another fat hen in the middle.
So you're going to pluck those out and give it to the chickens?
Yes. And then one last tray of peppers with some grass in it. So yeah, we got like 5 big weeds overall for all these trays. That's not bad.
No, and these all look really healthy. I mean, we talked to all of you about how we've had some setbacks this year and some frustrations, but this looks amazing. And this is Zachary's deal. I help him plan where to put the seeds in the trays, and he handles everything from there. So this is just as much of an update to me as it is to all of you of how well they're doing. So
yeah, so we'll be planting them out soon, and hopefully not too much longer. And I mean, I think maybe this year we can probably go a little bit earlier than normal because the temperatures are just so high. And as long as we don't get any late season freezes, which I don't think we will, we should be good to start planting these out. But we got to get the garden ready. So
yeah. So
still a lot of work to do yet.
We'll get it done. We'll get it done. So we always somehow get it done.
Yeah.
So
All right, guys. Well, sorry it took so long to show you this. I mean, it's kind of messy down here. This is like the coal side of the basement, the unfinished side of the basement. So like it's really messy down here and
It's a true
dusty.
basement.
Yeah, it's like true basement, concrete walls, concrete floor, no wood or studs anywhere, and it just kind of
Full of dust.
full of dust with the coal being right here. But that's also what helps us start these seeds so well, is because the furnace is literally right here and the chimney is right behind this rack.
Right, you
So
can see that like green color. That's the chimney there.
so the heat comes right outside from the furnace here, and I can literally feel it from here. It generates a lot of heat, and then the chimney also generates heat.
So we have the benefit of never needing grow mats. A lot of people have to
Right,
invest into
yeah,
grow mats, and that's something that
yep.
we don't.
So we always have good germination rates with our tomatoes and our peppers because of the heat. I'm seeing something here on this one.
Oh.
I don't know if this is a pest.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah, I see it on these ones that are curling up here.
We'll have to look into that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, we'll have to look into that.
Yeah, we got something going on there, so I have to check that out.
Oh, we're quite a few seasons into growing, and you're always learning something new.
Yep, it looks like all these ones that have curled leaves have those spots on them. So whatever that is causing these leaves to curl up and die. So we gotta get that taken care of.
Yeah, we'll be doing some Googling after this.
Yep.
If anyone has any idea, let us know in the comments.
Yep. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the leaves kind of curled up and it has like these little white spots all over it. And
Try
then
to turn
underneath,
that way a little bit.
if you can see,
Yeah, there you can see pretty good.
it's all almost like crystallized white stuff.
That's interesting.
I don't know if these are eggs from bugs or if it's a fungal thing. But yeah, if you guys know, let us know. We're gonna be Googling it here shortly. I'm trying to figure it out. But overall, I think they're not doing too bad. You know, they started off slow and kind of stunted, and now look at them, like they just really took off. So these are getting nice and strong. Um, I didn't, and normally I thin these out, but since we were unsure of like the germination and how everything was going to do, I kind of let everything just grow as it is. So some of these even have 3 in them, but most of them have 2. So I could tease these apart and plant whatever didn't germinate. I'll have extras, and then if we want to give some away or plant extra what we're missing, we can plant doubles of some things. So
yeah, we always fill in. It always works out.
but yeah. So yeah, sorry it took so long to show you this, guys, but like I said, I wish it looked nicer down here, but this is the reality of how things are, you know.
Hey, the plants don't care what it looks like.
Yep. As long as it works. So this is our setup, and so I'll take these right from here. We have a door that goes right outside to the backyard, so it's kind of easy for me to just take these trays up, and then I'll move them into the small greenhouse that we have, and then I'll harden them off like that instead of I mean, as you can see, this is a lot to take up and down and outside, so it's easier if we just put them in the greenhouse to harden them off, and then from there they'll get planted. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.